The profit and loss problem form, or P&L problem form, that this problem fits into is one that has very strong DSMs into mathematics. Here, we are tempted to do the math in part because the math's so easy, it's so available to us. And this is characteristic of a mid-level arithmetic problem, where there's some shifts and shimmies, but overall, it's a fairly straightforward problem that utilizes no more than the 4 basic operations. So on the one hand, this is pre-algebra or even sort of grade school math. On the other, this makes the solution path much more elusive. So of course we can follow the math. So we can add up all the costs, $5,000 plus $2 times $20,000, and then contrast that with the revenue that comes in, which is 12 times 20,000. But then we're left with the ugly division problem that brings us to the profit per t-shirt. And this is where the GMAT sticks us. So instead of handling this in aggregate, it's strongly preferable to handle it with a higher level solution path. Let's take a look at a few. So one way to do this is to distribute the fixed cost over the cost per t-shirt. And this is actually a lot easier than it seems. 20,000 t-shirts, $5,000. 5 over 20 is a quarter. It costs a quarter per t-shirt in addition to the $2 of variable cost. And so 12 minus 2 is 10, minus a quarter, 975. And it's sitting right there for us in literally a moment. We can also use a graphic equalization method in order to get to this same conclusion. If the numbers were more complicated, understanding that that shift is 1/4 down, that is the variable cost, or rather the fixed cost is 1/4 down, then we know we're looking for something that ends in a 75 cents. And that allows us to eliminate all the answer choices, or at least all the answer choices that don't end in 0.75, and then we can use scale to determine that 975 is the correct answer. There are more complicated versions of this problem form. In particular, I'd encourage you to explore being told that the t-shirt company is breaking even and then determining the amount of variable costs or fixed cost that's there, or even the production run. Similarly, you can be given a target profit or loss, the break even just being the 0, so it's a bit easier, and have to reverse engineer the relationships. Once again, this doesn't have to be done algebraically. As you begin to appreciate the subtlety of the ratio between costs, production run, and total P&L, all of these problems should be simplified and should be very straightforward. That's our problem for today. I hope to see you guys again next time.